Alright, guys, it's time to do something. It's time to do something. What is up, chat? Hello, hello. Enough of that classical music. Yay! Is this gain too high? Welcome, friends. Welcome to the first 2019 stream on this really dull Monday night in Cincinnati, Ohio. Let me know how levels are. Let me know how things feel. I don't know what I'm doing. I wanted to mess around with particles and After Effects and see what we could do with Maya and all that stuff. But I don't know yet. I have no idea. Really just gonna improv it. Whatever you guys want to see or do or all that. Gotta find something to play though. Let me pull up something real fast. I'm using the fancy microphone today. How's the voice sound? How's the quality? How are the levels? Let me know in the comments. I've only got 5 to 10 minutes, so do something very fun. Sounds rally good, says Dafter Things. Oh gosh. Any suggestions are welcome. It's picking up some music. Well, that could be the music that just started playing. Something very simple. Well, that's not what I do. Challenge accepted. Underwater tutorial from Red Giant. I have not seen that. Is it like all about producing underwater scenes? So I'll tell you what, that Aquaman movie looks really cool. I have not seen it, but a friend of mine at work always talks to me about it every time he sees me at work. It's like, dude, Aquaman. I'm like, yo. It's action movie kid dad doing a walkthrough to do Aquaman. Yeah, dude, shoot me a link. Aren't you in my... I think you're in my sound effects server on Discord. You should drop a link there for me. I'll watch it later. You know what? I will grab that, copy and paste that into a link right now on the other screen. Yeah, that looks intense. So contrary to the title, there is an objective here. The objective is to create some kind of particle system that I can put into Maya and render out as a image plane animation. If that makes sense to anybody here. I messed with these particles a long time ago, like 2 years ago in college. We had a class that did a little bit of motion graphics work. But I'd only really scratched the surface with this stuff. I think I'm getting somewhere. Slowly getting a result that I like. Yeah, there are a lot of variables for sure. I mean, this isn't as bad as Maya, but like I know what you're talking about. Like just even like fluid effects. Fluid effects inside Maya is just so extensive. I have no idea what Hit Film Pro is, to be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and render this out and put this into Maya, just see what it looks like. Because I do need to come up with for the Olive's Revenge film, I do need to work on some effects that kind of involve like pretty much what I'm doing here. Cheaper version of, huh. Yo, Stingers, join the party. What is up, dude? So while this is processing, any questions you guys have, I'll be more than happy to answer. I already have Maya open. I think I'll just use Mental Ray for this instead of V-Ray. Like, the V-Ray takes a little bit longer for processing, but set that up. And so I'm doing a test stinger where I'm creating a particle simulation inside After Effects, and right now this is exporting as a image sequence, and what I'm going to do is put that image sequence on a plane inside Maya. So basically I can create, the objective is to learn how to create a jet, like a jet engine emission that I can attach to a ship instead of doing like a real-time particle system inside of Maya, which is pretty heavy and pretty like expensive, to be honest. I've done it. That's how I've like learned in the last 3 years is doing that kind of work with the actual particle systems in here, which is so taxing when you have like multiple of those things going on at once. So the idea is I can save on performance and memory and do it in a different method, and pretty much the same method that you see in like games, basically. Yeah, I might actually try this out with a cylinder. My increment rotate isn't working. Step snap. Let's have. Dude, Final Cut isn't bad. No, for sure. Like, Final Cut is not a bad software. I actually took a class on that in college. I had one course really early on that used Final Cut, and I never used it again. Because then it was just like Adobe Suite. And so to this day, I pay like I think $34 a month. And that's with a student discount. And that's for the like a whole like Adobe Suite. And I use After Effects, Premiere, Audition, Bridge, and Photoshop. So to me, that's worth it. And I mean, I use all of those on like a regular basis. So it's, I guess it just depends on if you think that's valuable to you or not. Let's put 10 subdivisions on that. Yeah, like Adobe isn't bad. I mean, I have some friends that will use like Sony Vegas for their like film editing. Power to you, you know, like whatever works for you. The way I've been taught is to use the Adobe Suite, and that, I mean, those work pretty well in tandem with like Maya, which is what you see here. When you batch render out the animation from Maya, you have to compile that in After Effects as an image sequence. And so that's how you then render out animation as like an actual video file. It's like a multi-step process. But if you didn't hear that sound, After Effects is finished rendering. So I'm going to attempt to do is attach this. Is it hard to learn the software? I wouldn't say it's hard to do. It's just very time consuming and tedious. I mean, I started learning Maya in 2007, 2006-ish, but I was a hobbyist for like the first 5 years. I didn't take it seriously until college. And I didn't really have anybody to like learn off of. So my progress from like 2007 to 2012 was like not very good. Like the amount of progress in that time was like matched within the first like 8 years, or not 8 years, within the first 8 months of college. It was pretty crazy. I'm gonna adjust the gain here a little bit. Let me know if the voice is too loud or whatever. I'm just looking at the levels on my left screen, and it's like, you know, questionable, but whatever. Okay, back to this though. I mean, what's great for you, Stinger, is that you have all these tutorials on YouTube back. I mean, you know, 10 years ago, I didn't have all that. I just had to figure it out, and I even have a couple books that I bought. So it's a lot easier now, but it's also more competitive. You try to learn Maya through monthly computer mags. Magazine? Dude, that's cool. Magazines? Nice. So I'm not sure what's going on, but this is not processing out as, it's not rendering out as the actual particles like it should. Like I said, I haven't done this in a long time, so I don't remember. What's your favorite SFX you have ever done? Could you be more specific? I'm not like sound effects mix for a video or like recording stuff manually, which I've done some of. I don't talk about that a lot actually, but I do have a shotgun mic that I use and then record with. Yeah, if you could be more specific. I mean, that's a really broad question. Oh, there we go. Use image sequence. Well, duh. We're gonna try this on the plane because, as far as I remember, that's all I needed to do is do that one. Use image sequence and all that. We'll see what happens. Do a different material type, maybe. As far as I remember, it's just a file type. Oh, favorite video game sound effects. It's you know, right now I'm diving. I've been working through some sound effects in Destiny, and that has, oh my gosh, it's just insane how much there is, and trying to sort all of it. I have, between Destiny 1 and 2, I have about somewhere over 50,000 sound effects. It's so stupid how much it is. But you know, there's some of that that's dialogue, and some of it's kind of like not even like useful. Maybe, honestly, this may become maybe a surprise to you, but the sound effects and the sound design in Mortal Kombat X, I really love that a lot. Like, that's really cool. Just the like the sound design in that game is so good. And then the next one's coming out too, so I'm stoked for that one coming out in April. That is right around the corner. Hey, oh, there we go. So, what kind of bugs me here is that I exported these as PNGs. So, you know what? I think this needs to be connected on the transparency tab. And, so break that off. Reconnect that. We're getting somewhere. So you can see that here we have our simulation particle thingy. Oh look, and it's in the cylinder too. There we go. But it's missing the color. I wonder if it just needs to be connected in both of these. I honestly don't know. Well, we'll try it out and see what happens. Dude, geometry homework is the bomb. Dude, wait till you get to algebra 2. Oh, I hated algebra 2. Have a good night, man. Just an idea what this looks like in rendered. You don't even get all these particles. So you break the transparency, then we don't get the... Hold on. Here we go. I think I have it now. Only took a little bit. So if this was for a film or for like a project and we needed some effect in the background, like a torch or something, you know, this is how you would do it. At least if you're tasked with using Maya. I mean, I'm sure in 3ds Max it'd be very similar. Just a different setup, a different user interface. I wonder if I could rotate this though, the UVs or whatever. What I could do is just take this. Or just put this on the cylinder and not have to make that round shape. Just see what happens here. PNG does not exist. I disagree. Oh, and there you have it. It's working. To make this even more interesting, could buff up the amount of so the resolution gets very distorted there. I mean, you can see all this detail right here that we have, but it's in here, it's like nothing. In fact, it's only being projected on a certain part there. That's interesting. I might just take this guy. Just wrap this around, make it like a square shape. I'm gonna have too many points. This looks so bad. It's a very janky way of doing it. But the proof of concept is there, so I learned a little bit. What do you guys say we work on a weapon model, since it's something that is mildly entertaining? I think what I should do is pull up the Discord server and see if anyone there wants to suggest a weapon. Or if anyone's in chat that knows about time splitters and their weapons, if you guys want to suggest a weapon, go for it. I've always had an interest in doing the harpoon gun. You can open up the original and see what it looks like. Yeah, look at this bad boy. Oof. This thing is a mess. Like, just thinking about how this... I would need to look at footage of how this thing's reloaded and all that, but man. Like, the front just looks kind of weird. Like, how does the harpoon come out? There's no hole there. You know, I think I might actually work on an aircraft model that I need to work on. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. Honestly, this model is so far along, I don't know. Like, I'm happy with it, but I know there's missing parts. Like, this empty space right here needs something, but I'm not sure. Like, just not entirely sure what I'm doing. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe toying with the idea of having these little like components that will swing, like I can swing open, and have some, just like, you know, like something on the inside of this wing that can either like release some kind of like weaponry or like projectiles, or I don't know, or like an extra boost. You want to say hi to the Chilean guy? Or did you forget? I don't know, dude. I don't know who's in here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gabriel Rees. Honestly, in one of those weird moods. I don't know what to do. Like I just felt like streaming. I got all the Halo 5 models. If anyone wants to see what any of those models look like. Error reading file. Okay, I can't open that. Look at the carbine. They're so ridiculously huge though that I can't even like I gotta scale them down to like 0.1 or like 0.10. And it's got some weird material on it. I try to detail, and these models are just insane. All the way down to like in here and whatnot. Yeah, no, this is Halo 5. I don't know if I don't think I have the Reach models. Because I did a series where it's just like highlighting like models from Halo specifically, and I've been thinking about doing or continuing that. I only did 2 episodes, but called it like Halo High Poly's Showcase or something like that. I recently got some Destiny models though. Jeez. I gotta reset this rotation tool. This is ridiculous. There we go. This is the Halo 2 beam rifle. Looks like it's missing something, unless that's correct. This part of the end is like janky though. Like, what is all this? Such a weird looking firing mechanism. Oh, the models are not all the same in Destiny. Okay. Challenge accepted. Let's see, what do I have? I got the sleeper. This gun's just stupid. Like all this stuff in here, like what even is all this? I'm pretty sure I have the textures connected on it too. Yeah, look at that. Kind of. Oh man. I have the Vex Goblin too. Let's get that bad boy out. No, this is the Sleeper Simulant. It's like a heavy fusion rifle. Thought I had more weapons. Oh yeah, I could see that. Looking like a frigate, like a ship. Nah man, that's a weapon. Oh, this little guy though. This little feller. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see what we've got. Falling on the horizon. Don't maybe get that audio out. Tell you what, Panoptes is pretty cool. Open that sucker up. Cabal on the field. Ooh. Look at this guy. Gosh. It's so ridiculous. Like, I don't know how I even start like rigging this guy. He doesn't have like a body. It's just like all these floating pieces. And then there's the Harpy. These annoying little buggers. Bank those modes. Someone alright. Modify and create models. Yeah, it's just not really like, I don't have a use for them, you know? It's just kind of cool to like look at them. But other than that, I don't really have a use for these guys. This Goblin though, whoever ripped this model did, I don't know if, like, it's such a high poly model. It's like 100,000 polys. Can't be the original Or like the in-game model. I seriously doubt it. See you, Gabriel. Have a good night, brother. I might just end the stream, guys. I don't really feel like working on anything, I'll be honest. Not a really creative night right now. But thanks for tuning in and hanging out. Wanted to see if anyone wanted to show up and hang out and talk, but crowd size is a little bit low. That's okay. Can we get a shout out for Nightmare 569? No. Oh crap, I just did. Okay. Oh my gosh. You guys have a good night. I will be back at some point. Bye.